Good evening, folks.
Hello.
This is the BlazBlue Central Fiction crew battle between Texas and Florida. I'm Salted Boy on the mic, and I'm going to be representing Texas while we have Snow, on the other hand, representing Florida. How are we doing today?
I'm pretty chill. Hopefully, this is all fun for everyone. It's going to be a great time. Of course, we just want to make sure that everyone, both the Texas and Florida scenes both get known. We're all out here. We're all trying to have some fun. So, kick it into some pretty high gear tonight. Go ahead and get started with the rules. Do you want to read those off, or should I go?
Sure thing. I can read out the rules. So, just as a reminder of how this is going to work, I know that Texas has done a few of these at this point, but just a reminder, it's going to be 2 lives per player. 1 life equals 1 game. And whenever you lose a game, you're going to be losing a life. The players chosen will fight till one's lives are out, so no switching in between sets. And the winner stays, and the team without a player gets to choose who to send out next. So basically, to help visualize this, if Chickzama goes 2-1 versus Kasha, then Team Florida can send Ereth out, and then Ereth only needs to win 1 game against Chickzama. So pretty simple stuff. And of course, there's the typical character lock rules. If you win, you stay on that character. If you lose, you can switch. But other than that, it's going to be a chill time. Like you said, we're going to be having a lot of fun. I'm hoping that we can kind of make sure that Texas, steamrolls y'all a little bit so y'all don't have fun. But we'll see how that ends up turning out.
Florida likes to get silly, so I think we always have fun, even if we're losing.
I think we are one in the same. I know a few of these guys, and I know that they might throw depending on how things play out. Especially since we have a lot of a lot to look forward to when it comes to the teams and the shenanigans they will come up with. On the Texas side, we have KillerKitty, Tensh, Jahvahn, Chickzama, Swirly, Glasses, and Zen. Unfortunately, Shady D was not able to make it out. But on that note of silly things, we got Zen on the team, so I don't think y'all are going to be living up to that. But Snow, who do we have on your side?
So we've got Crouton, criminal, personal friend, great guy, Ereth, Kasha, Maknchess, and Quetzagoatl, and Akin. And yeah, I think I like to describe Florida play as foundational silliness. So we've got some pretty decent, just good, solid play, coupled with some very funny conditioning that gets you to do, or gets them to bait you into doing exactly what they want you to do, and hit you with some really stupid stuff.
Yeah, you are so right. Because if you don't know anything about the Florida scene, all you need to do is just watch CEO 2024
Yeah.
last year. I remember making that highlight reel of just like the silliest things I saw during that tournament. It was not real, let me tell you. That felt like a fever dream with the amount of things those people were doing that shouldn't be working. But that's like basically like a glimpse into what the Florida scene is like and kind of what you're describing here. They're like strong players, but they have some tricks up their sleeve. And, we had Zen over there at CEO as well, showcasing all the silly things he was doing as well. I don't know if he appreciates that I'm calling him silly right now, but, that Ragna play is Ragna play unlike any else that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it'll be awesome for sure. I do want to count how many purple throws we get tonight, especially when Maknchess goes up. Definitely see how many purple throws we can get.
That's really what he's notorious for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if, Team Texas is going to be getting fit or if Maknchess is actually going to be throwing. We'll see how things shake up on that. And I'm not too confident that they're going to be able to tech every single one of those purple throws, because there comes a certain point where it's like you do so much where you kind of like break the person's spirit, and then they're not they're not able to like properly tech those every single time. And then there's like so many times where like they've got to stop at some point, right? I tech so many of these, you got to stop at some point, and then they catch you like one time you're lacking. But hopefully none of my team is lacking, and hopefully they're not going to be getting their exercise today.
Yeah, there's no physical damage in fighting games, but there is absolutely mental damage, and that will absolutely stack up, especially if you've got one person trying to sweep. That just keeps on adding and adding, especially when you got new players you have to adapt to. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, as strong as these teams are, there are definitely players that I could describe as players trying to sweep, like you just said right there. I know on Florida, super scary stuff. You got Quetzagoatl, which I think might be the MVP of this team. Ereth as well, Akin, all incredibly strong players. Maknchess as well. They're going to try to get it as far for the team as possible. But on Team Texas, same could be said. I mean, we got Jahvahn, who very competitive, who's always trying to win, and then you always have KillerKitty, 2-time Texas Showdown champion. So you can probably say he's the strongest team member in Texas at the moment, at least, or at least until that throne gets toppled. But we also have some standouts in players that you haven't really been familiarized yet with, I think. For many people in the chat, if you're not familiar with the Florida scene, not familiar with the Texas scene, I think that one standout player that I want to highlight for the Texas side is Tensh. He doesn't really travel a lot. He doesn't play in a lot of tournaments necessarily, but he's very good, and he's only getting better. Another scary Susano that is climbing up the ranks, and I think he might be the player to watch out for tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Of course, you mentioned Ketz. He is definitely probably our GOAT. Also is Susan. So, perhaps we see the Susan Ditto tonight. But yeah, absolutely scary. Oh, it looks like we're going into it.
Looks like we are, and it looks like our first 2 team members up are going to be Tensh and Akin. So Tensh going to be leading the charge with the Susano, and Akin here on the Naruto.
All right. What things do you think you should be looking out for in this matchup, especially as the Naruto and Susan players here?
I think the big thing to be watching out for is how Naruto, or as how Akin locks out Tensh's game. Because the thing about Naruto, he's very flexible with what he can do, all the big moves he can establish, all the pressure he can establish as well by being up close and personal. And this is going to prevent Tensh from getting a lot of leeway at the start of the game, and then he has to find those small openings to scrounge for big hits like this! The OD on the overhead attempt, and that's
going to like that?
All of the important specials for Tensh.
All right.
Like I said, but now that Tensh has some momentum, that snowball is going to start rolling. We have the dust, we have the ground viper, and that's going to be one of his key mix-up tools, and also combo tools as well to try and get in against Akin here. But this is where it's really tough as Susano, because trying to deal with all these big specials that Akin is tossing out is going to be very difficult.
Just throw back, and now they reversed it, so now this is a pretty scary situation. Okay, he just DP's out.
Great DP, and that's a staple of Akin's play. He's a very defensive player, and it always feels like, his anti-air is on point, his DPs are on point, and then once he gets in, he always keeps his pressure super tight. And as we saw there, even though he lost a lot of leeway at the start of the game, he was still able to scrounge that back. Oh my god!
Nice catch on this. Oh, Jesus. Alright, yeah, corner carry right over with, yeah.
Hey, we got
now he's got a ground viper up too.
And there it is. Yeah, these predictable gaps that Tensh is leaving is allowing Akin to get out and escape this pressure. Ground Viper, RC, this pressure RC going.
Yep. And the spin dash to catch him out too.
Pick him up, staircase combo all the way up. Unlock spin level 2 as well. We got all of our key important specials right now, but we also don't have DP. So playing this defense now that we're put into the corner is going to be quite difficult here for Tensh.
No DP against Naruto, and he doesn't have overdrive either.
I'm looking at that OD back here. I think Tensh is going to be looking to use this
whipping it
every single time.
That's no fear. Just no fear whipping the OD right as he gets it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's kind of smart from Tensh as well. I mean, using it defensively to go right through those overhead attempts, but also as a way to make sure that we have access to OD or burst later in the game, because you recharge much faster that way.
Ground Viper, there's spin dash. We're in the same position as we were last round. Oh, but he gets out of the corner. Nice and clean.
Combo. Very good confirm from Akin. Pick up.
Oh, the
Movie. Are you
purple,
doing on the ground?
pickup.
5-8 found his hit, but no confirm from Akin. RC to extend this
Yeah,
pressure.
look at those
Overhead
staggers.
attempt coming soon, maybe? No! We're just going to be going all mids, baby!
Oh my
no!
God!
The counter assault at the worst time possible. Okay, we're just going for the simple stagger pressure. Just sticking to Tensh like a bug, and Tensh unfortunately not able to find that gap to swat him out. There's the throw coming in, finally opening up Tensh, and there's that burst from Tensh, trying to escape, knowing that that combo would have been close to death, and there's a huge counter hit there, that 2A, catching Akin on the run for the attempt, but it's not gonna work.
That's our first one of the night. I'm gonna keep track of this. That was our first purple throw of the night. Unfortunately, did not hit.
Hey, Chickzama, if you're hearing this, can we get like a tally marker on the screen? And we're just like marking down like it's a freaking Toledo brackets video where he's reviewing the players and all the shenanigans they're coming up with. Can we get that live? Whiteboard?
get the live purple throw counter.
Well, we'll see if this
I'll be tracking him on my side.
Going up here. Anyways, right now, Ken off to a strong start, off to the races in this round, drawing that first blood against Tensh and putting him immediately into the corner. But there's that burst from Tensh coming out. That's huge. We got DP, we got Ground Viper showing lock spin at the end of this combo.
Ground Viper, DP, and spin dash.
Ooh, DP, but no meter to back it up. The Ken from getting out scot-free.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Backing up, creating some space, maybe trying to bait out his DP attempt, playing it safe. DP, oh wow, I mean, just it moves him so far forward that is really good at punishing in those scenarios. Okay. Oh, the extended pressure. There's a 3C coming in.
Level 2 spin dash. Oh, and blocks the super, but unpunishable.
Get out DP though, we'll be able to get Tensh out of the corner, but maybe not for long. Still back up against the wall. Kin trying to keep him locked in for a little bit longer, but it's not going to work out. Good block on the overheads that Tensh is representing. We're going to be getting burst back soon, but it's not going to be coming back quickly enough, and Akin is going to be taking that around and placing himself onto set point. All right, this is a massive starter for Tensh here. Unfortunately, not finishing the combo, and that's going to provide Akin an opportunity to start pressure of his own. Tensh trying to burst to get that momentum back, but Akin stealing that momentum right under him. Going to bring him into the corner here.
They've got the DP, but no OD. Against Naoto in the corner, and Akin's very, very principled pressure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, just pay attention to all the IBs that Akin is going for. Purple throw attempt, but Akin is on it.
One out.
He plays against Maknchess way too much.
We're 0-2 on purple throws. On the overhead catch.
And I mean, this greed that Tensh is representing with these purple throws is providing Akin so much more leeway and so many more opportunities to escape. And I think this might be a wrap as long as Akin doesn't drop the combo, but we dropped the combo right there, cursing him into the moment. Tensh is still stuck in the corner, going to be running out of barrier very soon, which could be scary. But we're going to be getting OD back. And as a win, unfortunately, we're going to have to spend it on the burst. One more life, one more hit away. And Akin is the one getting opened up.
Will this kill?
Oh, no!
That was so greedy!
Where's the hard knockdown, Tensh? Play it safe, play it simple.
Oh, the OD!
Oh, we found the throw, and we are in OD state, so we can't burst.
Oh my god!
You know what?
His greed was not punished, but it was not necessarily rewarded either. That was a scary situation.
And I'm sorry, man. I should have believed in my GOAT.
Holy fudge.
I did tell you he was one of the players to look forward to, and already he is providing us a very close game, but it is still a close game, meaning that Akin definitely takes the round away. Falls out of the combo, Akin getting nervous, maybe shaky fingers, dropping these combos.
Absolutely shaken up after 3 purple throws. Even though he's not gotten hit by a single one, it's definitely leaving a lasting impact.
He's looking out for one, right? Oh man, every single time we're trying to reset that pressure.
Oh.
Akin is always finding these perfect DP opportunities, and it feels like he hasn't missed a single one. And that's going to
Now
be a
he's
burst from
bursting.
Akin. That's going to be a great, a great tool to like just rip out of Akin's hand. Now it looks like Tensh might be the one setting the pace of this match.
Oh,
the
the
Astro comes out,
Astro!
it lands the YOLO. Astro will connect, and unfortunately, that's going to be wraps for Tensh in this crew battle.
Wow. First Astral of the night, too. Probably you should expect a lot of those.
Potentially. We're already starting us off strong. You know, it was a 2-0 on the side of Akin, but it was still pretty close, I would say. I mean, we're taking round for round, and I mean, we almost saw Tensh take that game right there. It just a lot of overextensions on offense that allowed Akin to make his way out and escape, whether it's with DP or whether it's with bar.
Alright, so we are 0-3 on the board for purple throws right now. in the first game too.
Yeah, 0-3 on the board, and also 0-2 for Texas. Come on, Texas. I mean, I know it's the first game, but we gotta pick ourselves up right now, because that one player down is going to be meaning a lot, especially, as I said, with how strong Team Florida is. I mean, I believe in my Texas guys, but man, with Quetzagoatl, Akin, Maknchess, and Ereth on that roster, as well as Crouton and Kasha, you know, it's going to be pretty tough either way. And I do say Crouton and Kasha at the very end, not to say that they're necessarily bad, but also just because it's like we're dealing with Chickzama and S, and these are like two characters that are rampant in Texas. Like, everyone plays these two characters, or at least the strongest players play these two characters, and they're very active. Like with Swirly Glasses, Julio C. Rivera on the 9, we got Jahvahn on the S, we got KillerKitty on the S, meaning that there's a lot of experience that these players have playing against either the mirror or against these matchups, and I think that's going to be giving them the edge in those.
Yeah, there certainly are a lot of mirrors tonight too, and I hope we do get to see a couple. But it does depend. Does Texas have a Naruto player on their side, or is it just the?
No.
Okay, so
not.
We'll see. Well, we will see if we get another mirror, if we get the mirrors tonight, depending on how this match goes. I know they are trying to set up Crouton and Chick, so
Okay.
So that's something to look out for sure. But
So it looks like mirrors are the name of the game today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, lots of mirrors. KillerKitty, Jahvahn, and Maknchess all play S. Tensh and Quetzagoatl both play Susano. Swirly Glasses and Kasha both play 9, and Chickzama and Crouton both on Chickzama. It just depends on how they end up matching into each other. But hold up a minute, hold the phone. We got Akin and Zen popping back up on the stage. Remember, Zen is that replacement for Shady D, but man, don't we love Zen? We love Zen in this household. How can you not hate this guy? What's his round start going to be? 5D? Content matchup? You're so right, Kasha. This is the content matchup. Come on, y'all, get those clips ready.
Look at them, letting the intro rock. They know what they're doing. And then they're gonna start with like round start IAD air throw.
Alright, let's see what it is. I know they both have very out-of-pocket round starts, and Zen going for a very simple one. Jump for JC, just controlling that airspace, and there's the dive coming down on top of Akin, going to be baiting out any attempt to anti-air him, and now Zen is the one going to be drawing first blood. Very fitting as he's playing Ragna. There's the axe kick, finding the overhead on Akin. Not going to be spending that burst just yet, and Zen going to be continuing to lay on that damage on top of Akin. Half the health gone already.
Alright, this is a pretty... okay, just DP's out, as per usual. The Akin special, just DP out of the corner. But getting sent right back there again.
Ooh, and trying to dash forward, and that's going to be caught by the low from Zen. This should be able to close out. We have the meter for the super, but we don't have enough meter to RC that dive, so that's not going to work out. Zen still needs to find one more opening, but man, his control on this game has been tight so far. Akin with one touch away from death against Zen, and still holding on, putting on this defense, but just a matter of time when he gets opened up, and Akin trying to push the aggression with that IAD is going to be smacked by the anti-air JD from Zen.
Yeah, Zen looks completely unfazed by the momentum that we currently hold on our side. It's kind of scary, can't lie.
He does not care about that kind of stuff. He is, like, imagine any set he plays as a train track, and he's a freight train, right? He's going to be blowing through whatever you're doing. He does not care. And that's what kind of throws off, I think, a lot of people when playing against him, because he can provide, like, very rash decisions that you wouldn't have expected otherwise.
Oh.
But just like Zen putting up a very clean game, very clean round against Akin, Akin is responding with a very clean round of his own. We're going to round number 3. Oh, the Ashford is going to avoid that round start.
Real?
Spike, making sure Akin stays in the corner. Gauntlet Hades attempt, going to get blocked though. Akin coming back his turn.
Button checking.
DP finding his way in, and that knockdown at DP again. Here we go. Throw counter though. Then not having any more of that.
This is the content matchup.
OD. OD back. EA attempt. Carnage. I love this guy.
Bated breath.
Okay,
we got
that's going to be a great combo on the side of Akin. We're not going to be able to get any super ender at the end. There's the overhead attempt. I love the massive Zen with the 2A to get his way out. RC to extend this pressure, but being pushed way too far back, so he cannot threaten any more lows with that 2C. And there it is, the TP from Akin, the MVP move that he's had in his pocket this entire time, continuing to give him so much momentum.
I got D6.
Oh, he did. Well, it looks like we're going to be starting on another round, so hopefully I can feed this round to you. Let me go ahead and share the stream for you. And
I'm watching.
Back in this lobby. We got to get the Florida commentator onto this game and giving us some more insight into Akin, as Akin is the one drawing the first blood on Ragna, the Blood Edge. DP?
Oh,
no, you don't do it like Akin. There's only one person who hits the DPs like that.
Oh, an OD. Oh, tries to OD through it, but
huge opening. Barrier going to be blocking off this pressure
Akin's
from
on his
Akin.
pressure again.
Acting up. I love that air dash back just to make sure that we can catch that and keep him stuck in the corner. Only for so long. Counter hit 2A.
What a nice.
This
what a
might be
nice
the closer. Make sure we get those confirms in the corner. Finish this one out. Super. No!
Oh, no kill,
like
but
oh, right. You get that pickup after.
I guess you get the pickup
when
off
those combos end for Naruto. Clean stuff. And Akin so far remaining undefeated. No lives lost. Texas. Y'all gotta start doing something, man. Y'all gotta start doing something.
Oh, good answer.
Up high, bring him down low, get that knockdown. What's it going to be? Overhead. Wow. Again, not biting. Got a super, and now we're just playing, we're just practicing our combos on the training dummy, it seems. Zen, unfortunately, not going to be able to finish out the round just yet. DPRC.
DPRC.
Yeah, and this is where it becomes tough as Ragna trying to establish pressure against a player using barrier like that, because your lows only reach so far, meaning that with that barrier just pushing so far away, that 2D, that 2C is just not going to connect.
Oh,
that's a simple punish there. EA getting blocked straight into the 5B. Okay.
Still a chance for Texas to take a game back.
Texas still showing some signs of life, but as I say that, Akin is trying to steal Zen's soul. Oh, nice run under! The side swap, that was clean, recognizing Akin trying to go for an overhead attempt in the air and going to get punished for that.
Sending all that damage back.
Right now, it just feels very one-sided, it feels. Once one person gets on offense, maybe even more so for Akin, though, because Akin has that very strong defense despite that, and you know, these DPs have been so clean. Even the ones that don't fully connect is getting backed up with meter. don't have enough
Does he get the
meter
kill
kill, I
again?
don't think. Wait, no, hold on. OD.
Oh, ODC?
Oh, yeah, straight into the enhanced
All
specials.
right.
Does he squeeze out all the damage from that combo? Akin looking clean, and Texas looking washed. My God,
That
Zen
puts
and Tensh.
Florida at 4-0 for the current.
4-0, Zen and Tensh going
No
down,
lives
man. We're
lost.
trying to give y'all a show here. We're trying to, show y'all what Texas and Florida are all about. But right now, it's just a Florida show, and Texas is an absent father right now. They're just going out, getting milk, not caring about the states that they're leaving our big state of Texas here, and it's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, come on now.
Not gonna lock it on this a little bit.
We gotta get something going here. I mean,
We need more
sure, it's
content.
only 2 games, but man, we didn't even take a single life away from Akin. This is tough, y'all.
We need a little more content. But Akin's definitely feeling himself now that he's won 2 sets pretty cleanly. Oh, just sending Chick right in.
Cleanly, I would say. Okay, Chickzama coming right in. We were wanting that Crouton mirror, but Chickzama's like, you know what? I gotta make something happen. And this is very reminiscent of the Boston crew battle ways back, where Chickzama came in and was like, hey, y'all are getting washed right here. Or I need to like carry y'all here. And I think Chickzama got like 3 wins, I kid you not.
Well, let's see if we can make another
nearly
miracle
undefeated
happen.
as well. So similar to Akin in that instance, and could definitely make this comeback if we lock in. And I think that's what Chickzama's doing right now, backing up, playing how you expect from Hazama, not letting Naoto get in, and also just setting the pace of the match in the sense that we're backing up and tossing out these chains, poking and prodding and waiting for a response and waiting for a mistake from Akin to take advantage of.
Here we go, right into the corner. Oh, the guard crush over him?
Okay, backing up here. Oh, wow!
Oh my
That couldn't catch
goodness.
Chickzama on the approach, and that is an incredible confirm for Akin here, as Chickzama is announced locked in the corner. We have meter, but we only have it for that counter assault. As Hazama, trying to deal with Naoto pressure can be difficult because you're very limited in those defensive mechanics on your own. You don't have any real reversal outside of OD, with the exception of counter assault, so it's going to be very difficult trying to get out of
Going
these
to full screen, getting the counter hit. Oh, and that'll seal it.
Potention, easy confirm. Chickzama now restoring the faith that I've had in Texas all along here, getting around over Akin and starting to threaten that life from Akin as well.
Nice air to air.
JA, catch
Oh,
him.
the air throw.
though. Don't get some throw scaling here, but still 3k damage is very nice. Ooh.
Empty jump low.
First spend from Chickzama, that can be scary.
Oh, no
We're
stop.
not exactly low on life necessarily, but we're low
Oh,
enough. The air throw though,
Air throw
Akin,
is-
what are you trying to do in Hazama's domain? Into the corner you go. And super as well, we're cashing out.
All right, solid 4.1k that leaves Akin in the corner as well.
Yeah, that does sacrifice that Oki that Chickzama could have gone for though. So now Akin is able to get out a lot easier than he would have otherwise. Super into the corner here. Keeping that combo going with that with that 5A, and Chickzama though going to be getting that
First
burst out
out.
and going for a very offensive one.
It's
And
possible,
Akin is going to catch Chickzama on the rollout as that burst provided Akin the win.
But now they're in the second round and Akin has no OD. But trust the old DP. Who needs OD when you get it? You get nice DP like Naruto's.
Yeah, you don't need OD when Chickzama didn't have OD of their own. Chain down. All right, this is one way to get things started. Grab him yet
Nice.
again. Ooh, okay, I like that very aggressive
try to backdash to get
response
caught.
from Akin. We have the meter, 100 meter on the table. Oh, and the damage just does not scale anymore. That is going to be another round in the books for Akin and another game on his coat here as he puts another medal, another, not quite a win just yet, but another life taken from Texas. He has stolen 5 souls from this team and is looking to take the 6th.
Perhaps we can see a reverse sweep, though. Chickzama was playing very nice. I mean, lots of small openings that they're able to convert off of to just, slowly bleed Akin out. But
all right, into the corner. Yeah, basically any confirmed for Naruto is going to be free corner carry. Basically, same boat as Hazama. Hazama does the same thing here.
Oh, no stocks, but
this time out of range. And Akin doing a lot to just weave through these chain attempts from Chickzama, and that's difficult. That places Chickzama into a difficult position when they whiff, because Chickzama is kind of stuck in the air with very little air actions left. So you're kind of just like falling down in a straight line as Akin runs up for anti-air. And look at that. I mean, those perfect responses to the chains, just weaving through them, gave Akin so much advantage there.
Absolutely feeling himself right now.
Oh no, I mean, I wouldn't blame him. He's taken so many rounds.
Take a 6th. Like,
very well may be a possibility, because we are on set point yet again. DP out. Chickzama getting smacked by the DP just like the rest of Team Texas. To the other side, great blocks from Akin, but still going to be caught by that follow-up there from the stance.
All right, flash kick right into the corner. Just catching it with super yet again.
Okay, once again, going for that super. Going to be denying Chickzama any attempt, any possibility of Oki, but we're going to be seeing that OD come out from
nice
Chickzama. This could be the real reversal in the real turntables for this game.
Another catch out?
Straight into the super, there's no reason not to.
Right into super. Yeah, it really is a lot of those small interactions that Chick can just win and then absolutely convert off of.
Great, confirm, counter hit. The throw, go to protect instantly though.
Agent into the corner.
Chickzama, a way to swap sides here and throw Akin back into the corner. Akin blocking this out, 5A, dash in, 5A again, counter hit, keeping up dagger pressure.
It's corner to corner.
It's just like that. It's just so simple.
Truly is the Naruto gameplay. Gets caught out with the overhead.
Okay. We're doing a lot to try and bait out those defensive responses from Akin by leading into his dive.
Pressure.
Burst out from Akin. This is our last opportunity to make something happen.
Right,
Chickzama also going for that burst. This is their last opportunity to make something happen. And the throw, Chickzama finally taking a life from Akin. And this
Texas might be back in it. Texas might be back in it. Now hold on.
Yeah, this might be the start of the big comeback that we're looking for.
When you've got so much momentum, just coming to an absolute stop like that, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but we'll see if Chick can really reverse the momentum with this next one.
Yeah, we will see. Akin still looking quite strong. Chickzama, though. I think Chickzama, even though despite winning, still look like they're on the back foot. And was definitely the momentum setter. And Chickzama, though, setting the momentum in the pace of this first round of game number 3. Into the corner you go, and there's the chase down from Chickzama to find that overhead. Good block from Akin.
All right, just Jai guy out.
DP out the Old Faithful.
Oh, nice RC.
Just knockdown, roll out from Chickzama though. Anti-air.
They're so on top of it.
Knockdown back up. A little too far away to actually get that follow-up to connect, but this might be wraps here. Chickzama backing up, trying to keep the control of this round in order.
Oh, OD through.
DPRC.
DPRC.
Trade coming in.
Oh,
DP again. Oh god.
Akin Classic just DP right on through. No fear.
Wasn't active flow, so built a lot of meter in during that combo. Oh, the tech!
Oh
No, my god!
Oh
We don't have Prince to kill this combo, and a kid is
kill?
not
Oh.
dropping those.
no! Perhaps getting a little bit flustered, you know, when they're that low, and it's like. Alright, good
You
tap.
know, I'm trying to keep up a little bit of a facade here, but man, Akin's so clean.
he's playing very nice right now. Like,
I mean, come on now. This DP sense, I think like we just need to block more on pressure. I mean, like we need to do something about that.
you know, but that fear to just block the DP, that's what lets him start his own.
Oh my god. Mac would have jumped Chickzama too. Taken out back, shot in the head, bag over the head. OD
Try to
though.
ODR.
Oh, that's gonna be it.
Oh, your counter slow? Yeah, that'll end it. With another. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there could have been something happen. There could have been something there with the OD. Chickzama, notably one of the best ODs in the game, with that life seal ring, just gaining back that life, adding on extra damage to Chickzama's combos, and also providing him lots of regeneration with the chains. But unfortunately, we're just not able to see any of that get started, as Chickzama was just still stuck in the corner, not able to slip out, and Akin continuing to maintain a firm grip on this crew battle.
Yep, that's three confirmed kills, and he still has 1 life left. 1 life only. Chick took 1.
Yeah, 1 life, so that's going to be easier now for the rest of Team Texas. We just need to take 1 game. Just 1 game, and we're going to be cycling to the next player. Hey, I mean, we may not even see the entirety of Team Florida if Akin keeps this up. Or either we're going to be seeing like the most insane comeback from Austin. Notably, you can tell that Austin has yet to represent their anchors, yet to represent their strongest players. Or yeah, their strongest players. I mean, we're all the strongest players here in Texas, but you know, Jahvahn and KillerKitty, the most notable ones, have not shown up just yet.
All right, just getting it started on 9. Not letting her do any of her bullshit. No spells casted.
No, not at all, but we're finally going to be able to get something started here. It has the mirror in the stock. I don't think we're looking to use much with that. Kunzanai comes out, though, and that's going to be a combo.
Oh, yeah, and there we go. Getting it started. Block the left.
Low,
Another
nice block.
Same side this time.
Ken playing this patient. He knows he just needs that 1 confirm. I like the stall with that air dash, though, from Swirly Glasses. Now we'll be providing him yet another combo, and another combo coming in. Great confirm there.
All right, here comes the loopable pressure. Oh, but he gets out with a super. And then he gets caught out right again.
Kind of have to adjust your timing with those supers on 9, just because she can just teleport and provide herself some tangibility with that. We see that DP coming out from Swirly Glass because it was blocked. It is awesome. OD.
Did you get the kill off this?
Enough. I mean, we have EA, but is that
Ending
enough?
with EA?
No, that's
Oh,
not
close, but... Yep,
yeah, I was about to say it was active flow
okay.
for sure, but not with active flow.
Not with
Swirly
the-
Glass is still going to be kicking, and it's going to be slamming Akin down into the ground. Gone fist from above. Swirly Glass is now on a set point over Akin.
Oh, he needs to take the 1 game.
Poking from far away, giving a small pack of damage that's going to start adding
Blocks
up over
the
time.
DP,
Takes out the DP, but doesn't get the punish. Akin roaming scot-free, just slipping out of the handcuffs he put on himself. And Swirly Glasses is going to be the one getting put up under lock and key. Akin going to be starting to establish his pressure once again, but Swirly Glasses notably has stocks right now, so that does mean we have that out if we do get put on
Oh,
the
there's
defense.
Fairy.
We're seeing a
it's
lot of
in
air
air.
calls from Swirly Glasses with these air teleports, just in a way to try and bait out these EPs that Akin has been representing so much during these sets.
All right, he's not looking out of it yet. Still set point, but Oh, gets caught on the round star. Save it.
Yeah, Roundstar DP. 9 notably goes pretty aggressive on the Roundstar, I would say, just immediately going for a hard call out with the anti-air or just going for one of those big normals. So Akin in that idea was like, yeah, I'm just going to go run DP.
Just DP's
The
out.
best thing that you're going to do here is that you may not even get a punish because Swirly so far hasn't represented that they can probably punish that DP when it is time.
Just sending him right to the corner. Oh, that killed! Oh,
Hell yeah, I killed.
that killed. Oh no, I did not think that would kill.
I am going to blow a gasket.
It's okay. Well, they've still got another life. Akin still only has 1 life. Too.
I am watching Akin murder the state of Texas.
Perhaps
on
there might be a bloodbath on our hands.
Twitch channel.
Might be the new Leatherface.
He is tearing them apart limb by limb, and Swirly Glasses is already just bleeding so much at the start of that round. OD attempt, but that's not going to be getting Swirly any reward. Able to try and attempt to get out of the corner, but Akin so far keeping up that really strong lockdown pressure, but has to adjust to these to the teleports that 9 has now.
He's starting to catch the read on them a little bit, trying to jump up and anti-air him, but lead doesn't look to be enough, and he's getting caught by Plant.
And I like that approach too, because the thing about 9 is that it's less of trying to chase her down and more so trying to predict where she's going to end up, because the thing about those teleports is that you can link them, but after you're done linking them so many times, you're going to be stuck in a position where you can just lock the 9 player down. Yo, Texas Mashers? I mean, come on, y'all. It's just mids.
It is all mids.
It's all mids, man. It's honest mids, Michael.
If it's all mids, it is. Staggers be damned. Tries to OD through it again. Oh, just setting up the fairy.
Fairy to control the neutral, and that's going to catch Akin. Tries to reset into the Kunzanite, but Akin keeping their hands on the steering wheel is not going to get hit by that, but will get hit by that second Kunzanite coming out, cracking them open. No safety helmets being worn, and that's going to be the open that Swirly Glasses has been looking for. Straight into the super. That's going to be the round win. Swirly Glasses once again putting himself onto set point. 1 more round to go, but these final rounds are just not working out.
Got the pride of Texas on your shoulders right now.
Kunzanite go to block. You know, I mean, honestly, the defense that Akin has been representing has been great.
Doesn't get caught by the fairy again.
You know, just using that movement.
Oh yeah, there he goes. He did read the direction of it, didn't punish. Just air throws him.
Hey, that's a starter. That's corner right there.
Right into the corner. Oh, teleport! Just teleport rock. Alright, yeah, fair enough.
Okay, jumping to avoid the Morganite on the ground. Swirly Glasses are trying to throw out the Kunzanite once again, but that DP is going to go right through. Oh no, trying to teleport back in to maybe go to the other side, or unfortunately locked into that at that pause frame. And now Swirly Glasses on the edge of his seat.
And gets caught on the teleport. Akin bleeding was still not out yet. Oh no. That puts 4 murders on the side of Akin.
Yo, Texas. Are we throwing in the towel? Like, come, like, okay.
You might have to have the grudge match after this.
This is like, you know what this is like? It's like the Incredible scene where you got Mr. Incredible looking at the screen and seeing all the superheroes that Syndrome killed.
Just
got
getting white.
Boom, yeah, like Akin, like, sorry, Tensh eliminated. Zen eliminated. Chickzama eliminated. Swirly Glasses eliminated. And now the 2 last players on Akin's docket are Jahvahn and KillerKitty. So far, this man is 4-0 in terms of players he has beaten, and Quetzagoatl, Maknchess, Ereth, Crouton, Kasha, all on the sidelines, yet to get any action whatsoever.
We might have to run another crew battle where we just take Akin out. might be might be a little too goated with the sauce for tonight.
Do a crew battle without Akin.
Yeah, just toss him out. Just run on right after this.
But that's admitting defeat, and unfortunately we cannot do that just yet. Jahvahn going to be stepping up to the plate. We got the S anchor, the two S players at the back lines trying to hold this up here for Team Texas. One more life is all he needs to take, and I think Jahvahn certainly has that chance to do so. I know that Jahvahn and Akin have played quite a bit, I want to say. So they do have experience playing against each other. And in this instance, I think I think the character matchup, I think, is going in Jahvahn's favor. All right, let's see what this round start's going to be. Round start 16. No, we're just going to back up, toss out those B fireballs from that low distance to try and control the ground space so that Akin has to respect it and going to have to respect those crests as well and these instant overheads from Jahvahn.
Right. I don't know if this is on stream right now, but Jahvahn does have the Naruto color on S.
Oh yeah, that's what he runs.
This is great. It feels like a statement. It feels like a statement.
Okay. Double fireball once again. And now that's going to be stuffing out Akin's main approach that he's been representing. Is that grounded approach. And now he's going to have to start maybe dash blocking or trying to deal with that in other ways. Maybe trying to air dash over. Either way, that is going to be throwing a wrench in his plans, at least when it comes to approaching this matchup.
Oh, the crest set up. Oh, tries to catch the end of it but
okay, RC, keeping that going. Oh no. Oh no.
The air, yep, solid air to air in the corner. Oh, gets the crossover. But...
yeah, doesn't spend the RC though to keep that pressure going. I think we might be getting on a combo if we RC it after that JC. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, air throw to catch the jump.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Take a breather. All right. Jahvahn's in the game, and one more round to go.
All right, gets caught with the overhead. Press set up.
And in the S zone, buddy. JD getting blocked in the air. Has to respect the crest explosion afterwards, or not. And now Jahvahn is going to be opening him up here. Going to be doing a little bit more damage. S doesn't do a lot of damage on average, but it's just the death by 1,000 cuts and just how solid her neutral and her pressure is, especially when poking from this distance. That makes trying to go for a DP much scarier than would be otherwise. I mean, this 5C max range distance is going to be difficult for Akin to break.
All right, and that'll finally take Akin out of the running. All right, you guys have finally put one on the board.
Finally
put one on the board, and luckily you're up 2 lives now, or you have 2 lives to spend now.
Yeah, we're not up 2 lives.
Not up
we gotta
to,
reward that a little bit, but
you do have 2 lives.
Still have 2 lives, and we have 2 players. While Florida has 5 players to go through. I mean, who do you want to see up next? Do you want to see Quetzagoatl, Maknchess, Ereth, Crouton, Kasha? It's going to be interesting who they decide to send up.
They could just send up Kets if they really wanted to try and end it. Oh, but they're sending in Ereth?
I think they're maybe saving Quetzagoatl as the
anchor.
Yeah.
I do see Ereth.
Oh, makes sense.
They send in Ereth. Perhaps we're trying to end it here. Sending in one of our goats, one of the goats of our fine state.
Alright, get that music in. Condemnation wings too. Hell yeah, Ereth. I respect that. We got great music for another, hopefully another great match coming up. If Ereth beats Jahvahn here, I'm gonna have some choice words to talk about them later. Alright. Hopefully y'all enjoy characters other than Naruto, because now we have the Hakumen on the screen. Very defensive characters, so could pair well into this S matchup here. Notably not as good as S necessarily, but it's just like the fact that he can play the defense a little bit better.
Ereth definitely one of our less silly players. Just probably by nature of the character. It's hard. It's kind of hard to get super silly with Hakumen, but
I wouldn't say it's hard to get silly with him. I think it's very easy to get silly with him. What you shouldn't get silly with him.
Shouldn't get silly.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, we're going for that
catch.
214 CC to control that space in the air, and then going for that 6B anti-air as when Ereth tried to space himself out. They back up full screen. And at that range, there's nothing that Ereth can do to establish pressure against Jahvahn and prevent him from going for these installs. And that's going to be very different from what we saw before against Akin, where Akin can just rush right in if you try to attempt an install. You have to play a lot slower with Hakumen and maybe to his deficit.
Alright, just dashing in.
Okay, overhead, adding on some damage on top of Jahvahn. 6B getting blocked. We're going straight into those fireballs to keep that pressure going, and Ereth going to get caught out by them. Backing up, but now has to respect the find. He's
not
in the range. No barrier, so we're going to be getting guard crushed. Jahvahn now is putting Ereth back into the corner, sets up the JD crest. What? Cut straight through the fireball. Going to be stopping Jahvahn for a little bit, but he's right now just a freight train rolling down these tracks and is going to be blowing through Ereth once again.
But not enough.
OD here. Oh, we can't kill yet. Not even with that OD enhanced super, but that will. The side spot with the 2D on the other side. The privilege from S is going to be winning us that round there. Man, it's crazy how like S will just like throw her sword back with the 2D and it has a hitbox right there. It's like give him the haircut in the back. Oh man.
It's white woman privilege. It is what it is.
Alright, game number 2. Jahvahn taking a life against Ereth. Maybe take another one. I mean, so far Jahvahn has been looking so solid, and Ereth, unfortunately, not able to really establish any lead of his own.
It's getting caught on quite a lot here, which is obviously not what you want to happen, but...
Okay, 6A overhead opens up Ereth. No burst bend from Ereth. We're going to tech 4, but gets caught out by the 6D. Drops the combo, unfortunately, though, so Jahvahn will be able to squeeze out. Oh, and there it is once again, the 214 CC. Ereth trying to get in the air, and Jahvahn just putting up that big wall in front of his face, saying, no, you're not going to be going any further. And once again, getting that install. No way for Ereth to try and establish pressure against Jahvahn at that range.
Oh, blocks the throw.
That sets up the wall with the JD, sets up the install, and Ereth respecting it. Going to get opened up by this throw. Move to the corner. Shibboleth's getting knocked down. No!
Oh, catches the back
combo?
Oh.
I think right now, what might be the big tool that Ereth should be looking for is Enma. Or looking to use is Enma. Just because it can push him so far forward and also reaches so high up that if Jahvahn is getting a little too close with these JDs or these fireballs, then Ereth can just go for an anti-air on Jahvahn and scoop him up. But right now, looks like Jahvahn is the one scooping Ereth up. OD activation straight into the super. That's going to be it. Jahvahn looking so clean with 4 rounds back-to-back. That's going to be a game in the books and another life taken here for Texas as Texas continues to stay alive.
Momentum might be swinging back. 2 lives taken on your side now. Means you've only got to do another 2 games to put the position back. Basically swap positions at this point.
Yeah, 2 more games, but it is easier said than done. I think it's fully dependent on who they decide to send up next here for Florida, because we still have 4 more players. We saw Akin, we saw Ereth, and now it's going to be a toss-up between Quetzagoatl, Maknchess, Crouton, or Kasha. I think Quetzagoatl, once again, I think we both agree that he may be the anchor, so it's either going to be between the other 3. And we're going to be seeing it right now. There's the S mirror.
Oh, the S mirror.
Stepping up to the plate. like you said, let's see how many purple throws we get. We've been having a purple throw.
Our silly little
route
guy in
so far.
Maknchess.
We still got the tally markers. How many we got on the tally?
We do have 3, so because
Three?
Akin,
Okay.
because Akin wiped most of it, he wasn't purple throwing too much, but we are currently 0-3 for purple throws. But definitely, hopefully, Maknchess will up the count.
Yeah, we will see. Backing up, and Jahvahn in his head already is like, yeah, I know you're going to jump back fireball.
Oh,
Baits on the
DP?
TP as well. Burst comes out, though. No bait from Jahvahn on that one. But still, a huge lead for Jahvahn, and the way he's establishing pressure on Maknchess has been so clean. Yeah, you go up in the air, JD. Set up the JD, set up the fireball. I know these tricks. Run up 6 feet. Knock you out of the air. The throw into the strike. Jahvahn should be able to clean this one up. We have plenty of resources to get the kill, and that we will. Right to the air.
Alright, the air throw.
Jahvahn constantly chasing Maknchess up in the air, not letting Maknchess get a chance to escape. Toss out the fireballs here, backing up, maybe attempting to bait out a 6B or a DP attempt, ending that combo with the DP though. So we're not going to be able to get the best OD. We could have gotten off that situation, but we will be getting that damage DP activation. There's the OD activation from Maknchess, but unfortunately not going to be providing Maknchess any sort of lead as Jahvahn cleans up Maknchess in this first game.
It does feel like Mac just can't establish himself. He's just getting ran over. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, it does not look like yeah, like you said, it's not like Maknchess can establish pressure. And I think it's just because like Jahvahn has taken it up on himself to play very aggressive. He's playing hyper aggressive, much more so than he is in other matchups. And I think it's because like, yeah, this is the S mindset. Is like, I want to back up, I want to toss out these fireballs, I want to set up JD, set up these walls so I can get the install. And Jahvahn's like, yeah, I know what you're trying to do. So round start 6B, round start JBB or round start 6B is just going to be catching Maknchess consistently.
Just toss the projectiles out. Runs all the way in. Oh, good anti-air. Maknchess side.
Okay, should be able to get the knockdown into the press setup with the JD. There it is. Baiting out a DP attempt. None comes out, so Jahvahn continues to establish pressure. And there's the guard crush coming out. Maknchess still not going to be spending that burst and will be taking the damage from this combo. Not going to be a whole lot, but once again, that's 5,000 cuts. Active flow, going to be gaining some meter with this combo, not enough to get the 50 meter for the kill. The throw attempt, DP though, RC to extend that pressure. C looking good.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, gonna get hit by that DP on wake up.
Oh, he went for the anti-air. I saw him crouch. Fortunately, just a little too late.
JC, guard crush, 5D into the 214A. Yeah, I think we tried to feint a run over there, but Maknchess will continue to block same side. Install. Yeah, there's a few things that Maknchess is looking for in this instance, and that's that DP, because we want to get that combo, but unfortunately it was an awkward hit for Maknchess, who won't be able to get the knockdown that he was looking for. Okay, 6C, 6D, 5D. Good block from Maknchess so far.
Solid pressure, catching him out with the fireball. And the throw to seal it. Alright.
And
wow.
No purple throws were seen. Maknchess trying to lock in for that game and trying to get a round for Team Florida. But in the same vein that Akin was tearing through Team Texas, right now Jahvahn is doing the same, tearing through Team Florida. 3 players in a row and remaining undefeated in terms of that life pool.
See who they sending in next after Mac.
Three more players.
Oh, there's Kasha.
Okay, we're seeing the 9, and honestly, that's a scary matchup to pull out here because Jahvahn has so much experience playing against 9, like every single month. Or if not every single month, like playing online, he is grinding against Julio C. Rivera, one of the best 9 players in Texas, and honestly, in the States as well. I mean, he got top 8 at Combo Breaker last year, so who knows? But also constantly plays against Swirly Glasses in attempts to make first place at Austin Air Assault each month. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how this fares for Kasha, but right now I'm feeling pretty confident in my guy.
Just teleporting over the sea. Yep, just teleported right over him.
Right now, Jahvahn playing very simple, very patient, wanting Kasha to hang themselves before attempting to go for anything.
Ooh, almost gets caught by the seal, but...
Oh, just at a range.
Just throws out the rock. Good old rock.
Good pressure from catch Jahvahn from full screen. Jahvahn running right in. We can't get too antsy because we've seen how effective these teleports can be in that match.
Oh, double teleport. Oh, I'm setting up Fairy.
Kasha playing a very slow 9, maybe not something that Jahvahn is used to.
This is really where Kasha thrives. After he gets the knockdown, he really does just start looping his pressure like a nut job.
It's a mirror, but that's not gonna do anything. Aegis Reflector, well, that's not gonna mean anything to Jahvahn as he rushes right in.
He's got rock.
Comes out.
Gets caught with the rapid. Oh, good throw tech? Teleports out and then back in.
Good block so far on all these overhead attempts, but that 6B,
oh, the burst catch! The burst catch!
Oh dear. That's going to be providing Kasha the material lead in round number 2, as we now have that burst over Jahvahn. Still going to take some time to get that one back, but if we continue to, if we play a strong neutral here, we should be able to clean this one up. And S notably plays very well into 9 with all these big normals, with overdrive normals and buttons like 6B. They're going to be doing a great job at just controlling this space and making sure that we cannot just go for these tough shenanigans.
Reset with a solid chunk of damage.
Oh my god, when's that combo stop?
Oh, caught yet again by the crest.
Why did it do 4.2k?
That was a...
what the hell?
That was a solid... Yeah, it was just a raw reset. Big button. Oh, just trying to OD, but...
Okay,
right, got the crest set up.
Install set. Did we block that DP? I don't know if that was blocked or if that whiffed. Oh my god. And we're just pelting Kasha with all of these hits in these combos. Ooh. The 5D catches Kasha trying to air tech, and that is going to be another win for Jahvahn. Is that 4 players? That's 4 players. We're now at even standings.
Wait, no. It's 0-1.
Oh, wait, right. 0-1. I forgot. I've been stuck on the idea that these players have like 1 life because we've been coming down so close. But no, you're right. Kasha's still in the game.
It really is a game of who can get started quicker. Whoever gets in first after this very slow neutral. Both of them really trying to just get some mileage, but.
Navy pressure catches Jahvahn from full screen.
Oh, it gets caught on the teleport.
Ooh, massive opening for Kasha.
Oh, and here we go.
Maybe not as big as I think Kasha was hoping for. Queen's Knight in the stock. We send
out
the
rock
fairy.
And fairy out.
There's the teleport going for the
He's got another fairy stock. Oh, never mind. Oh, the meteor storm gets.
Yeah, no fear of the meteors.
Oh, these threw the fireball.
5C, massive hit, counter hit as well. So that's going to be a great confirm for Jahvahn. Spends the meter just to make sure we get it. And that was so clean. 3.8k, looking good, looking clean. Fireball, RC, right in. Okay.
No fear of the
Jahvahn
rock.
on the overhead. Yeah, Jahvahn went straight for it. Knew that was unsafe, so had to relinquish his turn for that. But
send out the
just trying to
fairy.
take on that one overhead, finding its hit. JD set, run right through. Kasha getting
Runs
too
right through the
greedy
naked
with
pressure.
that God Fist from full screen.
Oh, getting anti-aired again.
6B now start. 6B once again, pop him up high. To the other
Oh, and the
side,
smart
counter
swap.
hit. Kasha still without that burst is looking worse for wear already in red at critical health, and Jahvahn attempting to reset that pressure with a JD setup. But Jahvahn right now looking so clean, knows he does not need to push his aggression much further as long as he can keep Kasha locked into the corner and find that one final hit. 5D into the fireball, backs all the way up into the 2B confirmed. Jahvahn spending the OD, should be able to rewrite to EA, and that will be game, folks. Jahvahn tearing through Team Florida like it is nothing.
Now we're matched up. A reverse sweep on both sides.
That we are. The way things have completely equalized. Honestly, I feel like it equalized a lot faster on the side of Jahvahn. We were cleaning up those rounds, and now faith in Texas is restored. You know, we got 4 jobbers. We got 4 jobbers, but we got 2 goats.
All right, so we've got. Let's see who's coming out next. Either Crouton. Oh, looks like Crouton's getting sent out next.
Okay, into the Hazama.
This will be the Hazama into the.
Honestly,
into
like,
the S matchup.
Jahvahn's made it so far. If he loses to Crouton here, I'll actually kind of be mad. Like, you should have experience with Hazama, right? You should know how to play against this character.
I wonder who's hosting the stream right now.
I wonder, yeah, exactly.
I wonder who hosts the stream. Perhaps a little bit of.
Okay.
All right.
Next game coming in. Crouton and Hazama, Jahvahn on the edge. Jahvahn so far on a 4-win streak, equalizing the teams. But now we are equalized, and Crouton, one of the last 2 players on Florida. And right now, Jahvahn is going to be punching Crouton for that raw OD attempt, running down that timer.
Setting up the crest. Oh, good catch. Just chain right above the crest to try and stay over it before it pops.
Knocking down to the ground.
Oh,
try to
caught
go
on the
for
anti-air.
Yeah. And that's the 6B going to catch Crouton on the drop down. Another guard crush.
Getting so much mileage from that.
Yeah, Jahvahn does use that option quite a lot. And so far, we have not seen any player on Team Florida that has actually blocked it correctly with the barrier.
Oops, walking back around start. Getting caught with the overhead.
Purple throw! Add one to the tally marker! Purple throw again!
We're 1-4! We're 1-4 on purple throws.
1-5 now, though. He went for another one.
Oh, he did.
Alright, OD3C, nice confirm. EA, yeah, might as well. This should set up active flow for Jahvahn now. That's it.
Just a regular throw, getting the kill.
We got super.
And
that's
with
enough.
super. God, 4.6. This character's supposed to be low damage.
Low damage on average. I mean, she can do high damage. She either just needs to find the right hits or just have a lot of resources on hand. And right in that situation, we had lots of resources on hand. Alright. Potential final round for Crouton, and Jahvahn so far yet to lose a life and hardly lost any rounds, I think, too. OD on the stance.
Ooh. Get no use out of that OD.
I'll say Jahvahn got a little bit more use than Crouton, though, just to keep Crouton locked down with those crests, granting more hits to them. Guard Crush open up Crouton once again. We gotta start dealing with them, Team Florida.
Oh, another purple throw. It doesn't go out.
Come on, you can't.
1-6.
You can't do it. Oh my god. So intended miss, but unfortunately not able to get a punish. I mean, you can't do that against Team Florida. They played against Maknchess. Like, come on now.
Oh, good tick throw.
Purple throw? No, okay.
Nope, and I didn't get with the purple throw. Crouton does have pretty solid reaction. So one purple throw once, but now once you know to look out for the option, it's kind of hard to catch him out with that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's true. But you're paying too much attention to those purple throws. Hey, I mean, we're not going to be diverting too much more of our brain power to the rest of the game. Maybe that's the idea. We're trying to use it as a red herring. Yeah, add to the mental stack. Exactly. 6B reach from how far?
Oh, good anti-air.
6B reach from how far?
Oh, OD right through it.
That's perfect.
For the
Right
Hotension.
there.
Alright, Jamajan in the corner. Oh, the Gasai show! Does that count as a purple throw? We count that?
Okay, it had the purple markers on it.
It was purple. Do we count that, or do we put that in a special?
No, you're right. We don't count that. It's not a regular throw.
It was Gasai show. Ooh.
Is technical? Yeah, you're right. Well, it's a throw and it's purple, and that just means it's technical. You know, we're spending too much time on this. Add it to the tally mark and let's forget about it. We're probably going to be seeing like another one before this round is over. 6B, bring him up in the air. 2B, tap dance on him. Air throw. Oh, sorry, not air throw. Ground throw. Pop him up. Into the corner we go. 2D. Going to be setting up that crest. JD sets up the crest once again, backing up.
Right, trying to get some lifesteal off the OG.
But Jahvahn does not have to respect it anymore. Spends the already immediately. While it didn't kill, we just ran up for that JC and smacking Crouton on the backside of the head. Right. Is going to be cleaning up the win for Jahvahn and bring Team Florida to their final player.
All right, Kets, you gotta lock in, bro. We can't get reverse swept.
Yeah.
Kets, save us.
Just a tomato, there is a tally, yes. We kept a tally just because we expected Maknchess to go for a lot of them. Unfortunately, we saw 0 purple throws from Maknchess. But we've currently had 7 purple throw attempts and only 1 purple throw that actually worked. Most of them were from Team Texas, by the way.
Surprisingly. All right.
Okay,
Our GOAT.
The final boss. Definitely the MVP of Team Florida, and Jahvahn is definitely like in contention for the MVP of Team Texas as well as KillerKitty. So this could be really interesting. I'm looking forward to see how this goes. But right now, in terms of the results that both these players put up, Quetzagoatl has shown more consistently high results. So that could be saying something, or that could not. Let's see how he fares against this ass matchup.
All right, nice catch. All right, immediately opening up that Ground Viper.
We got the Ground Viper, and we got the DP. These are the 2 most important things.
Yep, Ground Viper, DP, and he's got Orb.
And we got Spin as well. That's going to be providing us so much more damage.
Level 2 Spin.
Combos. 5C. And we're just going to be pelting him with those tails. 60 attempts. Going to get DP'd right through by Jahvahn. DP, RC. Quetzagoatl getting himself out. And that is
Will that get a kill?
Okay, that
close,
is.
but Orb.
I was questioning it, but yeah, no. Rooting Strains and Orb was smart. Squeezing out the maximum damage out of that confirmed. Okay, starting this slate clean. No seals for Quetzagoatl so far, but a single good hit is all he'll need. Hey, his marker was on the DP. Might as well unlock it right then, right there, and maybe using it pretty soon here. Spends the burst though, just to deny Jahvahn any attempt to carry him to the corner.
All right, opening up Orb again.
60 going to connect this time. DP on wake up, chase him into the air. Gunshot, 6B, fireball, RC.
Still no Ground Viper or Spin Dash.
1-4C. Jahvahn going back up.
Not fearing the shield, running right in.
Instant over, knockdown, backs up, respecting the DP.
Instant overhead again.
continuing to respect the wake-up Akin from Quetzagoatl.
Oh, DPRC. Will he get the kill? Oh, he tries the purple throw, but it gets
Oh, add another one to the marker. 5A. Yep, there it is. You see an S run up 5A on you. You bet that she's going to ID cross up you or just go for a regular instant overhead.
All right, just overheading again. All right, there's the spin. All right, opening up Michael's sword.
Oh no, counter hit. Jahvahn trying to whiff punish Quetzagoatl will go horribly. 6B though is going to be getting a nice anti on Quetzagoatl, maybe potentially reversing the situation. But so
no
far,
DP.
yeah, no DP. But we do have
No
that
DP.
board to deal with Jahvahn at further range.
Delay tech.
Okay, and
All right, that'll seal it. Alrighty. 1-0 on the board.
Hey, if anyone was going to take a life against Jahvahn, it was Quetzagoatl, and we could potentially see the final player, the anchor, playing against the anchor. Oh god, Jahvahn, are we? Oh my god.
The thinker?
Oh my god.
Switching to the Kokonoe?
Do not. I'm gonna grab you, and I'm gonna sit you down, Jahvahn. Get off the cat. What are you doing on the cat? Please.
Is Kokonoe better into this matchup?
No! Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I'm actually not sure. They're both
Perhaps
pretty
trying to
bad.
catch him with some
They're
silly
both
stuff.
pretty bad for Suzanne.
Perhaps trying to catch him with some really silly stuff. Oh, catches the roll. Oh, sets up trap. And he's
Hey, yeah, you gotta respect that. Respect it even more than the crest too, because even if you hit
Fireball,
Coco,
and
this
gets caught
trap
with
is
the
still
full
won't be up.
Caught with the full screen sweep. Alright. And he's got the Super Ball set up, and there's a teleport into the corner!
It's a teleport. Hey, you're not gonna be seeing that ever. Alrighty. Swaps to the other side as well. Good block from Quetzagoatl on that one.
Oh,
You
good
see anti-air.
anti-air.
God did not create this world for Super Ball mix-ups.
Opening up Michael's sword. Just whip it. Alright, no. Just throwing out those fireballs.
Oh, Jahvahn put on
Ah,
defense.
good
Oh,
RC.
fuck low.
Alright.
Okay, Quetzagoatl on set point over Jahvahn. Sets up the pile
Setting up the
bunker.
trap for the. Ah, Jesus. Getting caught by the side swap again.
Oh my god. Dude, if Jahvahn wins this one against Quetzagoatl...
Oh, and he
Quet,
wants to
I think
cross
he
up this time.
I was about to say you gotta hang up the coat, but right now, Quetzagoatl is the one trying to make Jahvahn hang up the coat here. 6B pelting him on defense. Ground Viper RC attempt to go for a throw, but a little space a little bit too far. Pushing with Graviton.
Oh, that hit!
Yeah, no, 2C hits like that.
On the Super Bowl. It's gonna be a really big move. Side swap into the corner.
Anti-air attempt, but Quetzagoatl not close enough.
Ket only does need like one really good hit
Oh yeah, absolutely.
to seal this.
Same goes for Jahvahn right now, and he knows that Quetzagoatl is looking for that one final hit as Jahvahn spends that burst. Oh,
The
no,
burst. Oh, that might be it with OD.
yeah,
OD
no,
cancel?
definitely.
Absolutely.
It's a 6B fatal counter. It's gonna kill. Like,
with the 100 meter too.
Quetzagoatl can close his eyes and just like slam his hands on the buttons, and he'll still kill.
Was sitting on 100 meter too, and ODC.
Like 6B fatal counter, like your taxes are paid, your retirement is funded, like you don't have to worry about anything anymore once you get that. Okay, anyways though, second S, you beat the first S. Then you gotta go to the second S.
Does
Or I
that
guess
put both of us
Okinawa.
at final players?
Final players, you're correct.
Okay, we're in for the tightest set of the night now. After a sweep from both sides.
Yeah, it has not been very. It hasn't really been bar for bar exactly with this crew battle. It's like 4 wins for Akin, 5 wins for Jahvahn, and then Quetzagoatl getting one of his own. But now it's going to be coming to that final game, like you said, and Jahvahn not able to get a life against Quetzagoatl, so we're not making KillerKitty's life any easier on this one. It's just going to be a clean first 2 set.
Raw first to 2.
And I don't think I've ever seen these 2 players play against each other. So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, there's a first for everything.
Locking into the S. Yeah, KillerKitty doesn't play around. You know, he does have, I guess, a secondary with the new. But I mean, come on now. We gotta play with our mates, right? We saw the Okinawa come out from Jahvahn. You know, it's better on paper, and it kind of worked for a little bit, but honestly, he should have just stuck with the S, in my humble opinion. Maybe he would have gotten a life taken away from Quetzagoatl, but that's in the past. Right now, we're in the present, and this is going to be that raw first 2 between KillerKitty and Quetzagoatl, the 2 anchors of Team Texas versus Team Florida, duking it out. And right now, we're just doing small hits to each other. Here and back.
Immediately open that DP up, ready for the DPRCs.
6A opens up Quetzagoatl though, not wearing their hard hat, not blocking overhead. KillerKitty should be able to bring Quetzagoatl to the corner with this one. Oh, backdash on the 5A, interesting.
Right, there's spin dash, but still doesn't have ground viper.
C, 5D, fireball.
Just jump the fireball.
In, and Quetzagoatl going to jump that one, yeah.
Right, 3 points. It's more rapid.
Enough to kill. Fireball has to respect the pressure that Quetzagoatl put.
The one good hit. Oh, I'm just gonna ground viper right in.
Yeah. At that point, KillerKitty was like, yeah, I don't think, I guess he wasn't looking out for any lows. He was like, yeah, I pushed him far enough away. We didn't have to worry about that, but yeah, of course, Ground Viper, especially with meter, is going to be another option that Quetzagoatl can use to mix up and kind of like jump opponents if they're not blocking low from further distances. To see
good ODR
on the OD. That's going to be a massive hit for Quetzagoatl, backing up, respecting that wake up from KillerKitty. Gunshot install. Yeah, gunshot unlock. Sword tosses KillerKitty to the full screen. KillerKitty gonna make something happen in this round.
Oh, tries to go for the throw, but it's tech.
Good block. 100 meter on the side of KillerKitty. Quetzagoatl though also stacked. DPRC. KillerKitty had enough time to block it out. Counter assault. KillerKitty spending all of his resources.
Oh, the overhead
coming in. Quetzagoatl saving that burst for the OD later on. And this combo's not enough to kill. OD comes in.
One more patch with the ODC
afterwards. It should be an EA for the. No, this EA won't be enough to kill.
A little early?
No. Too much scaling. Oh my god. Explosion. Quetzagoatl in the corner. Counter assault. Gets himself out. Backing up. Respecting the DP. Fireball from.
Gets caught in the air. The root.
Oh my god.
Oh, the solid anti-air.
Yeah, we try to approach with the air dash JBB, but in that instance, Quetzagoatl was grounded and could easily react with a simple 2C, setting up the wall and not letting KillerKitty pass any further as Quetzagoatl puts up his hand, puts up the stop sign, and now is 1 life up over KillerKitty and 1 more life to go. KillerKitty representing Houston. The only Houston player in this lineup is saving the rest of Texas.
Oh, the
God press though. Oh, we spend our first God press of the set, and what a God press it is. That health bar is blood red.
Absolutely
DP catching on the other side.
Tusi again.
Quetzagoatl is now a round up over KillerKitty, and you know, I'm just slinking back in my chair right now. Texas, come on now, lock in, take a life from Quetzagoatl. Come on, we gotta make something happen. ODR.
Right, the catch.
Oh, we don't have burst
Putting up
either.
spin, but still no. Oh, and there's.
Can't take any hits. 6A. It's going to be not getting corner carry on Quetzagoatl, but it will be pushing him further into the mid-screen.
Another instant overhead.
Back up against the wall.
On the crossover.
Another cross
crossover.
up JC. 5A, 2A,
Oh, first
5A,
ODR,
ODR. But once again,
it's
not going to
gone.
work on those 5A attempts. And now KillerKitty still in the game and still kicking. One more round to go on his side to even things up. But there's one thing that's not even up. It's that OD bar. KillerKitty going to be getting that before Quetzagoatl. So if he can make something happen early on, then it's going to be very good for him. But he's going to spend it on a burst. And now that provides a possibility that he may not even get burst later on in the round, especially if Quetzagoatl keeps up this keeps up the damage he's putting on KillerKitty right now, bringing him to that red critical health. Are we going to cash out on the super? I don't think we will, not yet.
Definitely a scary decision to use burst so early.
That's it. That's it.
But
We don't have burst. We don't have burst. Super, just going for the maximum damage possible, and the beatdown is real. Quetzagoatl wins it for Team Florida.
Good game. Incredible play from everyone. He's like, cut the feed.
Really? We're doing it on Chickzama's stream, a Texas-owned stream. Like, come on.
Texas side is demanding a recount.
A Texas-owned stream. We fudged the numbers, fudged the the ballot box. Like, what's going on here? Come on, y'all. But yeah,
it's a little bit of Russian interference.
Good show, great plays from everyone. I mean, we don't even have to really highlight Akin too much because y'all saw it, we saw it. The beatdown he put on the majority of the Texas team. Also, Jahvahn beating down on Florida's team as well. Really good stuff to all the players involved, and thank y'all for showing up, whether you're from Texas, whether you're from Florida. Hopefully it was a great show for y'all, and y'all left entertained by some BlazBlue Central Fiction on a wonderful Friday evening. But hey, are we gonna let's get some of the players into the chat, because you know we have our commentators representing Texas, our commentator representing Florida, but we need to see what the players have to say. And I think Kasha just joined the VC.
Hello,
How's
Kasha.
it going?
What's going on? How's it going? Thanks for hosting, guys. I appreciate it. Love the commentary as well, and I don't know what to say because I feel like we just got carried super hard. But...
Bro, I feel the same. What the
I guess
fuck?
that's why we have him on the team. But yeah, I mean... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was about to say, like, it is rough playing 9 into Jahvahn. Like, that guy knows that matchup like the back of his hand.
That is very true, yeah. I mean, no, I respect him a lot. He's definitely put in a lot of effort in that matchup. And, like, every 9 player, I think, doesn't really like fighting him, so...
That's completely fair. I mean, he plays for the glasses. He plays Julio Rivera all the time. He got that one down lock. But, yeah, no, any other thoughts so far on this crew battle? How did it feel winning over Team Texas?
Definitely felt pretty good. I mean, I know Texas has always been a really strong scene, and like even within this 6v6, I know you guys have a lot more strong players that we didn't get to see, so maybe we can do another one sometime. Hopefully somebody, like, I hope we get more like team tournaments and like more events that aren't just 1v1 brackets, because I think they're actually really fun and makes for a lot of good content. So hopefully we see more of those out there, but if not, then I guess me and Chick will have to organize something else sometime.
There will be something on the horizon. I feel like there was a certain West Coast area that was going to fight soon, so we'll see.
Oh, let's go.
I know we were talking a little bit of shit, but like, no, good shit on y'all. That was the good games. I need to grind the Naoto matchup. I hit the lab.
Yeah, you
Jahvahn.
grind that one, we'll grind the S one. Back
Like
in.
trade
We
offer.
got Maknchess.
We
got
do,
Maknchess. Ask him to run more games.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to. Well, we'll grind.
Okay. Here's the thing. Like, no disrespect to Maknchess, love the guy, but that's like That's like saying if you want to learn the Ragnar matchup, play against Zen.
Wow.
That's crazy.
No
Whoa.
way.
Okay, maybe that's a
Alright.
little extreme. Maybe that's a little extreme.
Oh damn!
Alright,
Shots
don't play
on
against
both-
Crouton if you want to play. If
Salty
you want to
just
win
like
Haas on the
shot
either.
both.
These
people.
guys are like madmen. These are madmen on the sticks. Like, they should not be allowed to have the power they hold
Right.
playing
right.
this game.
If you want to learn the lunatic matchup.
But yeah, I mean, Jahvahn did kill a lot of us, but I think a lot of our players are getting better. Like, Crouton's definitely on the come up, so hopefully he can get a good showing soon. Ketz is already top level player, you know. Matt too, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
Them
but
Naotos,
thanks
man.
for playing. And yeah, know that, Ken, always super sick. I love watching that guy play. He's only been getting cleaner and cleaner.
for sure. But
Nice.
yeah, I think that's all for me. Got any closing words for us, guys?
Oh, Snow, do you got anything?
You know what? We might as well take some time to start shouting out some stuff we've got going in Florida. So we do have some online brackets. Tanara-kun runs the Raven Online. Not sure how often it occurs. I'd have to ask him. But we've got that going on. Of course, if you ever want to play BBCF, you can always go to the Training Mode Network. Lots of lower, mid-level brackets for newer players to play in. And then if you happen to be in Florida at the time for some reason, we've got Retro Revival running every month as well as every week for certain games. I believe is Retro running BlazBlue this month, Kasha? Do you know?
Yes, they are running it on the 10th. And I know Maknchess is up in northern Florida, and he's actually going to make it down for this one. So we should have a nice turnout.
Right. And of course, we have CEO coming up literally next month and a half from now. So I'll see if I can make it, but
Yeah, I know we got
you
a
know.
few Texas players coming up, showing up to CO.
Yeah, we always try to bring our best CEO. It is our state after all, so we gotta rep ourselves.
I know, off the dome, I know Tensh is coming, so you can look forward to some more Susano play.
There's definitely some Texas stuff going on as well. Quick Draw Brawl in DFW is going on the 17th of the month. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, there's BlazBlue to be had. And there's always Austin Air Assault. I'm not sure when the dates are, though. I'm pretty sure Salty
Fourth
knows.
Monday of every month.
Eh.
That's not Monday. Fourth Thursday of every month. On a bi-weekly schedule. Monthly schedule, bi-weekly in tandem with the other Austin Air Assault game, which I believe is Persona 4 Arena right now. So always tune in to Austin Air Assault. I will say, like, if you want to see like some good local action, Austin Air Assault and Boston Blue Beat are like the two big things I have in my mind, because the turnout is just absolutely insane for Austin Air Assault. Like, shout out to Swirly Glasses for being able to grow such a huge fan base for or such a big community for BlazBlue Central Fiction in Austin, because we're like hitting consistent 20 player numbers every single month, which is like huge for a game like BlazBlue Central Fiction that doesn't get patches anymore.
Now, DFW needs to catch up a little bit. We're getting there. We're working on it.
And then, of course, there's like some events in Houston as well. I'm not as well averse on them. I know there aren't as many, but I know that there's the what's it called? The Post Oak Ice House Casuals. I know that people play BlazBlue Central Fiction over there, not in like a real tournament, but if you ever want to play casual, play some fighting games, I know they run that. And there's also in San Antonio, I believe, like River City Rushdown sometimes. That's the game. I don't think they do right now, but like every now and then I think they like may play it. But lots of stuff to do in Texas. There's a very active BlazBlue Central Fiction scene here, and as you can see, we have a pretty strong player base.
Us two, we're also good.
Yeah, alright. I
Nah, y'all
guess.
suck. Get out of here.
Whoa,
Get outta here, man.
toxic.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't just win. You know, I wasn't playing the game, so you know, I didn't technically lose to y'all, right? Y'all suck. Get out of here.
Fair.
Yeah, hopefully everyone has a great night, and once again, hopefully y'all enjoy this crew battle. I know there are more to come, whether it's on the side of Florida, whether it's on the side of Texas, and we're gonna be announcing that the next time it comes up.
Kasha, you want to drop the Florida Discord in the chat? I'll drop Texas.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
In
guys.
case anyone
Before I
in the
leave,
regions.
make sure you download and play Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Comes out June 26th.
Cut the feed.
Also,
cut the feed.
Yeah.
Cut the
I've been
feed.
waiting for months for this. Also, Enigmatic Recollection Season 2 comes out today from Hololive EN, and it's
No,
Feed,
my
cut the
god.
feed.
Alright, we're going to
I was
Boston
considering
Blue
skipping
Beat.
commentary today for this,
That's
but
crazy.
I stuck it out. I stuck it out for you, Kasha.
You got it in there.
Alright, everyone. Thank you again for helping me host this, Kasha, and getting everyone together. I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, super fun. Thanks for everything.
We're
Have a
going
great
to
night, y'all.
raid Boston Blue Beat, so y'all take it easy.
Oh, they are doing BlazBlue right now.
Mm-hmm.